Boom. What's up, everybody? Keep that in there. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Michi Black, my boy Main Event motherfucking RJ. And you know when you see us too, you know why we here. We're here with the motherfucking sickos.
Yes, sir, Ski.
All way here at the motherfucking dub.
And I mean, I don't know about you, but I've been pretty sick to my stomach recently with this with AEW episodes. I mean,
hold on, bro. You move too fast, bro. Listen, man. I just want to say, damn, Dynamite, and you know, me and you always come in. We say like Dynamite was a good ass show, man.
It was a show.
It was a show. I can't even cap, bro. I really gotta keep it being. Like I can't even lie and say it was a good show. It was an okay show.
It was a show.
It was a show. It wasn't the worst. Can we agree with that?
Yeah, it definitely wasn't. I've seen worse
come
out of this.
Oh man, I see worse too. But it definitely, I feel like it missed its mark. I don't know if it's because like we're already fed up of the Death Rider stuff, you know. I think that's like overclouding the show because we see them so much, which I love. If I love the story, I like story aside. I like the Death Rider stuff though. I really do. I love the team of Mox and Yuta and Pac and Claudio and Marina. Like I love it all. I love how they are. I love how they dress. I love how they come to the crowd. It's something different that AEW needed. Yeah. It's just the story itself is just falling flat in its face. When we had it with Daniel Bryanson, everything was great. You know, like you choked him out. I'm like, oh, you beat him up, everything. You ended his career. Like that was great. And then if I'm pretty sure after that, we had the whole thing with OC and Darby. And I loved all that too. Like it was entertaining because you see Darby and OC trying to fight, Death Riders fighting back, showing them that they cannot be beat, which I'm cool with. But
and now,
bro, like literally,
a 57-year-old man needs 4 dudes to jump him to win. What a great turn! Listen, we've already said that we want this pivot. Twitter said they've wanted this pivot,
bro.
That's not the pivot we wanted.
No, I'm just not getting it. Like, and I'm gonna let you lead. I'm gonna let you lead off today, but I just want to just get this off before we really get into the show. I'm not understanding like what the fascination is with like not pivoting to someone else. Like we can keep the Death Riders, just like go to someone else that's here. Yeah. Like go with someone that like I'm not gonna say that wants to be there because obviously the person that we're all insinuating here is about Darby Allin. Like we all know he wants to be there, but he wants to go climb Mount Everest.
Right.
I'm not gonna dive into it, but do you, bro? But while the people are that we do have here, Powerhouse, Jay White. I don't even care for Jay White, but fact by saying him just let you know how much I want to pivot. Hangman is here, Swerve is here, Ricochet is here. We got people.
Lashley's here. Benjamin.
We literally got people.
All your guys are here. They would love it too.
And this is my last point, then we can really get into the show. Like we can really pivot, and Moxley doesn't lose. And that's okay. Like I'm cool with Moxley not losing the strap. But like, can we get a program where we actually have the active person you're beefing with there? Because like you're beating up on all these people, but the person that's supposed to be the savior in a sense ain't here to save shit. Tell me I'm wrong.
Bro, my biggest fear is that the biggest fear is that we have to wait till All In for this to end, which is gonna suck, but it seems like we're going that route. But 2, what if they open that briefcase and the belt's not in it, and he just doesn't give up the belt after that? That is, like, I thought about that, I think, before the Fatal 4-Way or something, and I was just like, that would be kind of fun for them to be not the official champions, but they're still holding the belt hostage, where it's, like, annoying because they've already been doing that, but then I thought, don't make us wait till All In and then do that, because that would be, it's still not on TV. Still, I miss my AEW World Title. I miss it.
I really do. Like I really miss the strap. Like I'm really trying to give this straight the benefit of the doubt, but like I'm really trying. Like I see the people that be talking online and they be like dogging the hell out of this Death Rider story. I'm really trying to like ride it out, bro. It is so hard, big pause, to ride it out. Like I'm really trying I'm really trying to see this shit all the way through the end, but like Moxley's just making it like really hard. Like
Yeah.
it's just making it hard, bro.
I
Like that's what it
mean,
is.
it also doesn't
Big
help
pause.
that like the other main title picture also
Uh-huh.
sucks. So it's like this is the like
Wait,
Jeff
wait, wait,
Jarrett
wait, wait.
is a secondary story, but
Wait.
Adam
No.
Copeland being the main story is like, damn, that just it doesn't help. It doesn't help. At all.
Hey! You said his name wrong. It's Cope.
I'm not calling him that stupid shit. I'm calling him Adam Copeland. I call him Edge before I call him Cope. Brother, like that was. I still don't approve of the name change. I didn't approve of it when I first saw it. I still don't.
No, it's just ass.
Yeah, I'll call him. I'll call him Adam. Adam, because I'm not calling him Cope. But just to get into it though, Jeff Jarrett took on Claudio Castagnoli on Dynamite, and they cheated. And I don't understand why they cheated because, respectfully, even without this Death Rider story, right, of them like cheating or whatever, being heels, Jeff Jarrett isn't a threat to anybody, let alone the guys that were committing premeditative murder on pay-per-views. I didn't like that. I feel like Claudio...
yeah.
I already didn't want them to have a 50-50 match in the first place. Like, I thought that would have been bad for Claudio. But Claudio needed to cheat to win to beat Jeff Jarrett at 57.
But, hold on. I'm going to say this because I'm going to play devil's advocate. I really hated that. Like, I just want to put that. I hate it. But I'm going to say maybe... I can't even say it, bro. No, I just it makes no sense, bro. I really try, but I can't. Why is Claudio needed help?
Because devil's advocate would be like, oh, well, they want Jeff Jarrett to look like a real threat for the world title. He doesn't, and he still isn't really.
That's where get out my head. Cause that's where I was going.
That's the problem. That's where it's like, okay, I guess, but like, no, I don't know. It's
I can't even also say like, oh, they're trying to get their lip back because Jeff Jarrett and his crew jumped like Pac or some shit, you know?
Yeah,
but he got nobody. No, yes, he do. I'm sorry. He got
Team
MJF.
TNA. No, he's got Team TNA. He's got Lethal.
Bro, shut up.
Who's the big Indian dude? I completely forgot his name.
I know you know his name, but I know exactly what you're talking about. And he got fucking Evil Uno, like DG.
It would have been better if they jumped those guys, and that's what distracted Jarrett. Because it would have been like, he didn't need the Death Riders to hit him. It's like, but they did cheat just because they can. It'd be like, okay, that's fair. And it also makes sense because those are his friends, and he jumped them. It's like, yeah. But I guess we're doing the Jeff Jarrett has to get hit by a chair route with it.
So it's so fucking dumb.
Good for them. They're getting checks, but also
they're getting checks, big checks.
Because Adam Copeland's in this story for some reason, like on the other side. So I have 2 world title pictures, and I don't want to see either of them. And it makes me mad. I don't want to see Adam Copeland, and I don't want to see Jeff Jarrett. One of them would have been enough, where I'm already bored. But I guess we got to do... And I guess maybe it's fine to do both, because Jeff Jarrett isn't going to win the AEW World title, but neither is Adam Copeland. So, like...
The fact that you have to keep saying... The fact that you have to say it... because there's really a real possibility that this motherfucker wins the strap from Mox, bro, and I'm telling you, I'm gonna snap. Like I don't even crash out about wrestling like that, bro. But like this would really piss me off if Double J really wins the strap.
That would be one of, I think, the worst decision. Like I say that Bryan Danielson winning last year was the best decision. I think one of the best calls of in wrestling last year. This would be the worst call in wrestling.
I don't care for Daniel Bryanson. I really don't.
Fair, but I still think that the call was great.
No, I was gonna say I agree with you though.
Yeah,
I definitely agree with you. At that time, it worked out great, and like that's what I guess his undefeated streak was for those 3 months, 2-3 months he had the strap.
Something like that.
Something like that. I like his matches though. Like, and I like the story we were getting with it. Mox has a goddamn strap, and like again, like I said, we had the story for a few months, and now into the new year, shit's falling flat on his face.
Yeah, shit sucks.
It's terrible.
All the heroes that we saw after he choked out Danielson were just gone. DG won the TNT title and left. Private Party won the tag titles and left. They won and lost them since that. Mark Briscoe was never really like, he was supposed to be kind of like filler to get thrown at the title. So like he's gone doing. I don't even know what he's doing. I don't even think he's doing anything. I think he's just around, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I'm over it. It's hard, and I think that's why this show and the shows in the past few weeks feel worse than they really are. Because even like no matter how good the show is, we just know it's gonna end with Death Rider stuff, and it's just like the Death Rider stuff all ends the exact same way, which is beat down, look strong, or not even look strong, just stand tall and leave. So it's like, okay.
I will say this though, like, and as you know, we do almost every show where we can compare something that the Fed does that the dub is not doing. And I will say, as much as everyone hated the Bloodline story and everything from the Fed, at least when it was like when one of them ended the show, they weren't going to do it for no more than 2 weeks. Because then after that, they will start the show, or they will be like in the middle somewhere, whether it be swooping someone or whether they're getting a segment out. But they weren't ending the show all the time. Yeah. I just want to say that.
Especially considering the best thing, I think, or at least one of the best things is starting the show every week, which is the Kenny and Will stuff. So it's like, I think they gotta swap sometime. At least a couple weeks where like Death Riders start and then Kenny and Will. It also would help Takeshita and Kyle look stronger when they're the ones standing tall at the end of the show. Yeah. Instead of the beginning, where it's like it's good that it's the beginning because I think that's the first hour. That's when they're like most people are going to be in there, so it makes sense to show that stuff first. But sometimes you gotta show like the violent stuff. Maybe will keep people around to the ending. But like man, Death Riders now they gotta hit the mid card. Like, because the world title feel like a mid-card title is not it, but that's unfortunately where we are.
And I feel like, and I'm glad you brought that up about Will and Kenny like ending the show. I feel like they're a big enough draw to do that.
They definitely are. At least,
like I feel like this draw that we had last week when they did the backflip off the scalpel and Will did it off the John off the wall. Yeah. We could have that end the show. Yeah. Imagine the ending shot of them just hanging there. I know we got pictures of it now, but just like an ending shot, like wow, that's how they ended the show. And then this week, we could have either started with the Kenny and Will stuff, which like we did, or I mean, like it would done it better if they would just ended it and it started it like that. Yeah. Because now we ended with technically we ended with Death Riders, technically, and then we could start with the Death Riders next week and like swap it. Like if they did that more often, it'll be so much better. Now I feel like it'll give the fans a breath of fresh air when we come into the show.
Yeah, and quick thing before we move on. They hinted at another Don Callis member last week on that promo thing they did. Who do you think is good? You got any ideas? Or because I think it might just be Trent Beretta. I don't think it's that complicated, but you never know. They could bring somebody in. I just didn't know. Maybe
I'm thinking, I'm really thinking they might pull in. I said Rico, honestly. Because
going to for some protection because he's scared of Swerve, so he runs to instead of waiting for the Hurt Business to come back, he runs to that. That could be kind of fun
because it all makes sense. They all crazy as hell. They always trying to fight someone. Like they never fight fair.
Oh yeah, all the time.
Like it's like all the never fight fair. Ricochet will fit right in with them. I mean.
Yeah, I just think it's Trent Beretta because he was in the family.
I can't say fit. He'll fit like a glove, but I definitely feel like he'll be able to fit in with them with just how his personality is now.
I don't know. I don't know if the internet can handle that much bold on one team though. That shit, that might break everything. The earth might crack with such boldness in one faction. Oh, bro. But this wasn't on Dynamite, but on Collision, we saw the return of Timeless Toni Storm, who
please don't get me started on
that, bro. The entire time.
You ready about to get me started?
Rookie Toni Storm. Come on, bro. That reveal was so gas.
Bro, that was the dumbest shit.
No, it was not, bro. That what makes you think I have forgotten? Oh, that shit chills, bro. I was like, dude, that shit is
that gave you chills?
Yes.
Oh,
that
okay.
Is cinema.
I've been waiting a long time to talk about this.
To be wrong.
No, we're definitely gonna talk about this. Why And I told you I had a problem. I already told you I had a problem with her character already.
Yes, sir.
But now we're going on Collision.
Yep.
We're going to have the face off because like we're gonna talk about this whole segment. You're going to come out here and tell me this same girl, Timeless Toni, lost 6 months ago, give or take.
Yep.
She loses, fine.
Yes.
Mariah need her moment. We're all okay with that. Toni goes to Japan to do whatever she needs to do.
Yep.
I'm all okay with that.
Gets his work done.
While she's in Japan, she cuts promos as Timeless Toni throwing shots at Mariah. Oh, I'm okay with that. All good. You're gonna then you send a cryptic promo that you're going through some shit, you don't know how to feel, blah, 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 whatever. Come back at this goddamn rookie. You're going through the steps as the motherfucking rookie. Why in the hell you put this said rookie in the casino woman's first ever casino gauntlet match? We had the likes of Willow, Chris.
Yep.
We literally had a plethora. We had the return of Megan Bain. Like, we had a plethora of women that could have taken this shot. We give it to the rookie. How does that make any sense? See, and then she's acting. Hold on. I'm gonna finish it. She's acting, bro. You're telling me you're acting like this just to get closer for what? And then she beats your ass. You get no licks on her. She beats you up, and you gonna tell me? I was really about to do an impression, but I laughed, so I fucked it up. But I'll get back to it. But you doing it. You tell us that you ask us, do you think I have forgotten or whatever the hell you said, and that gives you chills?
Yes, sir. Because she was acting
have a good night.
The whole time. It's Timeless Toni Storm, baby. Yeah, we're back. We are so back. Bro.
Back for what, though? For what?
For the Mariah Toni 2.
Why? Why would, bro? You're missing my issue here. Why we wait 6 months for this?
Because 6 months ago we had Mariah Toni 1.
And what happened in between those 6 months? We talked about this, bro. Do not switch up on the pod. So find the damn clip. We both said this shit's ass because why is Mariah waiting to fight someone? We have Mercedes. Granted, she's in the mid-card right now doing her thing or whatever, but we could have easily brought her up to give another story. We have Willow. Why is Willow not in the title picture? We don't know. We have Chris Statlander. We have, what's homegirl's name? Marina. Right?
I don't even think she's doing women's wrestling. She's so locked in on the death rider.
But we have people, though. We have Meg, we have Queen. We have plethora of people, bro. We could have had, I'm like, 6 is a stretch. We could have had at least 2 to 3 other storylines before we got here. Why we waste all this TV time to give to the rookie just for her to get back to the spot where she never lost? Because technically, she's granted a rematch.
Okay, there's 2 reasons why I am okay. Why I liked.
Okay, I'm gonna be all ears. Cause I'll tell you, say some bullshit. We're ending the shit.
There's 2 reasons why. Because number 1, we did say that they should have probably gone to somebody else if Toni was gonna take this long. That's fine. But on that point, we're already here now, so who cares? Like, it's already over. Respectfully, it's unfortunately we had to go through 6 months of there being no real challenges there. But now we're here. Hopefully this pushes it past. Whether they end it, whoever wins, don't care. But we can move forward, think about the future.
I'll take that.
And number 2, I like Timeless Toni Storm. So the that's why when she's like, what makes you think I forgot it? I was like, that's good. It's stupid. Because she was acting like a rookie for 3 weeks. She really said the hardest role you can play is yourself. And she proved her wrong because she's that good of an actor. Yeah, I'm locked. I'm in it. I don't care. If we had to wait another 6 months, like if you said that Tony and them couldn't do this match for another 3 months and they were going to keep the story going, I would be in the same spot we were like a month ago, where I was like, why are we waiting so long? This sucks. But now that we're here, I'm in. I'm locked. I got it. I'm in for it. I don't care who wins.
I'm gonna ask. Oh man, no, I'm not gonna say it. Next topic. Go ahead.
You just want to go talk about Rico and Swerve because they.
No, because this shit is. I really hate that you're so hyped for this because I'm not. Like I'm.
She's gonna hit that, bro.
Yeah,
I can't wait. No. That pop when she wins that women's. That should be an event.
Bro, I swear.
That should be an event right there.
I said Double J would have me crash out, and I ain't lying. But this shit would definitely piss you off if Tony wins it again. I promise you, I'll be pissed.
I would prefer Mariah to win, but I will get over it if this means we can stop doing Mariah Tony and actually do Willow in the main event for the world title. Or whoever wins, I don't care. They gotta look up at the lights when Willow's in there though, because I'm tired of her not holding that world title. I'm over it. I want that the end of 2025. I want it now through 2025, but by the end of 2025, yes, I want her to hold that shit all the way to 2025. I want her to have a Roman Reigns level championship run.
We're talking about Willow, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Making sure.
I want her to hold that shit for 10,000 days. I don't care. But, you know, I'm not a writer, unfortunately. But, you know who is writing? I had no real transition for that. That's not as good. But Ricochet took on AR Fox, which was a good Ricochet AR Fox match.
I said, dare you talk shit because Rico did his motherfucking thing, dog.
He was in a match, and it was pretty good. But the best part about that was the Swerve interference. Brother is skulking around like a weird slasher villain, and I like the energy he's creeping around in. It's been super fun. And Ricochet's inability to be that level of sinister, but still be vaguely threatening is so much fun. I love their dynamic has been so much fun. Where it's like when Ricochet has the advantage, that's very scary. But he don't know when the boogeyman keeps popping out the shadows. And it makes
the scissors be killing me, bro.
When he has the scissors, he's fine. But when he's in a match, not looking, and he gets his ankles grabbed, it's terrifying. And I love that for Swerve, because I love Swerve's character. I love that. It is so much fun. I can't wait for that match. That match is going to be so interesting.
Next week, bro, we can finally say it's next week.
Dude, it's finally next week.
Finally here. I'm telling you.
And now on the pay-per-view, which is interesting.
I know. But I'm giving TK time, because he's been cooking.
Yeah, yes.
Right now, he's been cooking with this story, so I'm gonna let you rock. He's also been cooking with the Hurt Syndicate story.
Yeah,
let him rock.
Where they just come out, be cool, and win matches. It's great. I love that. I love that storytelling. It's so good.
Listen, are you being sarcastic?
No, I'm being dead ass. That's literally all you have to do.
Make sure.
Because that was one of the big things when they were still coming together before Bobby showed up, where it was like just make them go out there and just do cool shit, and it's literally their probably top 3 best things. It's Hurt Syndicate, whether it's a promo or a match, okay, they're cool. That's it. That's all you needed.
But I will say, I know we're not talking about them on this pod, but I'm gonna bring them up anyway. Private Party, I feel for y'all. I really do feel for y'all. I feel for y'all.
They were failed by the writers.
Yeah, I can't blame them. It was nothing that they did wrong. They had the crowd. It was just they just were failed. And I feel like they just need some time, come back, get back in the studio, get back in the gym, and then I feel like the second run be a lot better.
Yeah, I was there when they won them, and it was the match was phenomenal, the energy was phenomenal, it was a great show and everything. It's just unfortunate that they had literally nothing to work with post-win. They were too busy thinking about the win that they were not thinking about the aftermath, which sucks.
Who you think, the writers or Private Party themselves?
I think it's the writer, because I think Private Party probably would have been just okay with just wrestling matches weekly. Because that's kind of what got them over in the first place, was their personalities, and then the fact that they were actually a really good tag team. So I think it was more the writers were just we can write this good story to get the belts. All right, post thing, we'll figure that out. And they started off with that.
We'll see what the crowd feels.
Yeah, in reality, you kind of got to just tell the crowd to feel something. It's only when it isn't working, the Death Riders, that you kind of feel the crowd not be behind it. But just a normal match, the crowds are just there for wrestling matches anyways. So you don't have to do some like weird intricate stories with these guys where it's
no.
Oh, Private Party is now beefing with the Outriders. Just have them fight on Collision. They're both 2 over tag teams. They'll get over it. Like nobody will be mad about it. But
listen, I feel what they could have done, like they could have easily done an open challenge.
They truly could have. They really could have.
Really an open challenge every week, and then maybe after like the first 3 weeks, you find a real team that pushes you to the limit, but you out them by a little bit. You take it to another one because you're like, I almost had you. Do it again in a non-toss match. They win. Now it's 1-1 rubber match at a pay-per-view.
Yeah, because
that's a month.
Is that Private Party won the tag team and titles, and they really said they wanted Top Flight to be involved at least for one pay-per-view cycle, but they were more focused on breaking them up. Because now they're 2 different tag teams, I guess. I don't know. Because that could
I don't know, because Top Flight might break up.
Oh, those 2 beefing too now?
Yeah, like I don't know what the fuck happened. We had Action Andretti and I can't remember Bull's name.
Dog, I don't remember what any of their names are.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Like
Leo got his guy and Action Andretti.
Yeah, I know Leo Rush.
His man.
Tiny. But the other 3, I genuinely don't know their names. It's like Action Andretti.
Yeah, I can't. I'm sorry. I can't. I always get them fucking confused. I always get them.
Hey, I won't cut this out. I don't know which light skin is which. I'm not gonna lie to you. I genuinely don't know which one's on which team. And that's not me trying to insult them for not like standing out or anything. As AEW for not like showing me like who's who dead ass. I don't know which one is which. I don't know which ones are actual brothers and which ones aren't. Like I don't know.
Yeah, I can't even lie, bro. But like the people that are with the folks that are Top Flight, they're beefing within themselves because Leo Rush has been giving them hell.
I guess. But yeah, no, Private Party. I hope they don't get written off to like go back to the bottom of the men's tag division, which is already very low on people. So I hope they just come back. They might not win the titles immediately back, but I want them to come back with the fire after losing. I hope they don't just come back and they're like, remember like when Kofi lost the world title to Brock in 8 seconds, and then the next week he was just back to doing stupid shit where it's like, you don't want your rematch, you don't want to come back for that title at all, but I think they'll be fine because I think they're still pretty relatively loved through the community.
Yeah.
So I mean,
and especially I feel like a lot of people felt for them losing.
Yeah, because it just sucked. They didn't have, and I hope the Hurt Syndicate doesn't have the exact same run where there's just nothing there. Just put them up against tag teams and let them work because they can do it. Oh, yeah, what were we even talking about? Oh, we were still talking about Swerve and Ricochet. I mean, I guess that was kind of over because they just. Swerve horror movie villained him basically.
I know.
And then Ricochet ran on with the scissors, and that was funny. I like that. It's just another week where it shows that like the best stuff on AEW television doesn't have the world title on it still. Because Hangman was running around looking for Swerve. I thought that was interesting. Bumped into MJ.
We can't skip past that. That was definitely weird. So I don't know what he looked for smoke for.
I think he wants to talk to Swerve because of what happened with Christopher Daniels. I think he's still trying to figure out if he wants to still be angry, because I don't know if he wants Swerve to fight. I think that's the misconception. I don't think he wants to fight Swerve. I think he wants to talk to a guy who is just as angry and just as violent and kind of almost have that, not really a heart to heart, but like, what will I
want some advice?
Like? Yeah, not even really advice, more like, I'm going to look into that guy who's always angry and violent and see what, like, can I live being that? Because I am this angry and violent, and I hurt my friend now who he's never going to wrestle again. And I feel bad. So let me see, like, how is he miserable behind those eyes that he keeps, like, staring at me with? Like, or am I too far gone? I think that's what that interaction is going to look like. And, I can't wait for it. And then he keeps interacting with MJF, and they keep doing it. Dude, that MJF Hangman match. Because I think that's going to be, he wants to talk to Swerve before he hurts somebody like MJF, who doesn't deserve mercy, right? Because he's like, he's just a prick, right? Because he's like, I hurt my friend. Is it fair to hurt MJF now? Because he is a prick, and that's why that's kind of where he's like, I got to talk to Swerve. I got to know if hurting people is just going to lead me down this wrong, non-righteous path, I guess. But yes, I love him. Hangman can be on the whole 2 hours, and I'm there. I'm there for it. I love it so much.
I'm not going to lie to you, RJ. I usually don't. I usually always give you some help because you say some nonsense.
Nonsense.
But you just hit the nail on the head because that actually makes a lot of sense. That definitely makes a lot of sense. I can't even cap.
Fair enough.
I mean that definitely makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
The only thing that you might run into what you said, Swerve might not even want to talk to him, and Swerve might just go throw hands and get right to it.
And that might be his answer, where he's like, I didn't even come to you out of violence, and then you jump me, and then he goes, I don't want to be that angry. And that could revert him back, or it could make him just think, okay, well, maybe I do just need to punch more people in the head. And it could be that, too.
Yeah.
And I can't wait. Those two they're definitely going to keep avoiding each other until after the Ricochet match, because I don't think you want to intertwine Hangman into that right now.
Oh,
you're just going to keep having him bump shoulders with MJF, but MJF's still dealing with Jarrett, I guess. I thought they were going to pivot. I fully thought they were going to pivot off of that with the Hangman stuff. But maybe they're doing it slow because they don't want to just drop it, even though, I mean, doesn't matter to me. Honestly, I don't care. I
mean, if you took a poll on Twitter, now I'm pretty sure 99% of the people say pivot from the shit. You got the 1%. Now I know there's that 1%. Oh, we want to see Double J with the strap. No, the fuck you don't. No, you don't.
I don't think anybody does.
No one wants to see that shit.
Maybe they aren't pivoting away from the MJF thing right now because they don't want to prove they can pivot, and they keep doing Death Rider stuff. So maybe they just think it's like inconsequential to keep having. Because then it also makes you think: are they probably gonna do MJF, Jeff Jarrett at something? Because then I don't want to see. Personally, I don't want to see that either. I kind of don't care about that either. So I mean,
don't. But we're already here. Like TK, I feel like he made it known he won't pivot unless it's truly bad.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, because I mean,
he's not gonna pivot. Like I feel like he's just stuck in his way, and like unless it's really catastrophic, he's not gonna pivot.
Yeah, because I know
he's gonna see the shit through, and I respect him for that.
Yeah, I know an article came out saying that he kind of was overwhelmed with creative recently, and that did give him so that's fair to admit you're kind of overwhelmed with some stuff is fair, but then I'm not saying like they should just like veto him and like overrule some stuff. So and it's something he is generally working out. Last week was such a good episode of Dynamite. This week wasn't as good, but it was still a pretty decent episode. I mean, he just got to get his ducks in a row. Kind of sit down with himself, look at everything, and just go through and just go, you know what? This can get cut, or this can be sped up, or whatever. And you know what? If he can, say he looks at the Death Rider stuff and just goes, you know what? I do want to keep this till All In. It's time to then sit down and then make it so you get compelling TV week to week. Because right now you kind of just have again, and that's not going to work for what, 4 months? It's not gonna work.
I will say this though. We talked a lot of negativity on the show, and I don't like it.
Facts.
But because we always talk positivity about the dub, we always say keep it right. But we have to be honest about ourselves, and we have to we're just critiquing the show. Yeah. Like it sucks though. Like we gave out a lot of negative and positive, but that's what they're giving us. But I will say another positive thing that we didn't really talk about was. Oh, damn. Lost a train of thought for a second.
Yuka Mercedes.
But, huh?
Yuka Mercedes?
No.
Really?
No. I'm going to get to that. I just want to say one more thing about the Death Riders. That their promos online, amazing.
Yeah. That's
amazing.
For real.
That's so amazing. Mox, when he began in his mode and he'd be doing his promo, bro, be speaking hot fire. Love it. And you this past one, you was just back in the background, just working out. Cleo just looking big and buff. I'm like, damn. I want to go work out with you guys. You guys look real.
They look like they hit each other with cinder blocks for fun. I'm all right. They can keep their little click at the gym over there. I'm all right. Like that.
Oh my
Claudio got the body built, but I feel like he eats rocks to get that body. Like he does some stupid shit for that. I don't want that.
Bro sprinkles protein powder on some rocks.
I'm good. I don't need that. I'm chilling.
Oh my god. Now you said about the Yuka and Mercedes match.
Yeah, that shit was gas. That's exactly what I wanted it to be.
Can I be honest with you?
No, because you're wrong. All right, guys, it was fun talking to you today.
I don't know. You're not gonna dislike my answer. I think you're going to agree though.
Fair enough. Go.
Can we say that Mercedes is too big for the mid card strap? Because I feel
but no.
I get why she's holding it, but I feel like she needs to get the AEW World Strap, the AEW Women's Strap, and really be holding that, John. So I feel like she'll be the one to really push everyone to like, yo, y'all gotta carry y'all shit. Because no matter what the internet says,
they're wrong.
Mercedes is a great ass wrestler.
Yes.
Like I'm gonna say, and this is the only thing I'm gonna talk about when it comes to dub in this segment. But who from the dub is wrestling in Japan, coming back, wrestling over here, going to the UK, winning like all the main straps?
Willow. She was.
Sorry.
Those two aren't in that world title, but yeah, no, continue.
Like who's doing that in the Fed? Like no one. And again, no one wants to leave the Fed, whether they want to say it or not. No one wants to do this shit because they're getting paid well. But Mercedes is going out to like other companies, winning like the main strap, holding 4 belts, and traveling everywhere with all 4 and doing daytime television.
Yeah, she is.
And everyone hates on her. I don't get it. And she has literally the TNT mid-card strap, and everyone hates her.
I don't think it's a bad thing that she still has a TBS title. I won't lie, because I think her being the bigger star on the mid-card does nothing but get ready to make another big star, or not as big, but at least give them a push when they win that TBS title off of her. I do agree, though, that she probably should have the women's title, but they want that title on the bigger story, which was Mariah TONI, which a little too long, but we're here. We're here.
Sidebar, because I don't want to seem ignorant, but Yuka was also doing her fucking thing in the ring last night too. Oh, yeah, I didn't want to put that out. Like I said, she's so fucking good.
Probably my favorite thing of last night, to be honest with you. Well, had a great match. That was so much fun. I love you. I hope she's on TV more.
I definitely like her. She's like, I know like wrestlers are supposed to be like kind of supposed to have like alter ego, because you're supposed to be something different what you are from real life. But bro, like looking at her, there's no way she's just this nice for shows. Like bro, she's so nice. She's sitting there. She went around the whole ring, high five her. She's so happy to be here. She's like, yo, you picked me. I'm gonna make a fucking movie out of this shit.
Yeah, you put her on like collision shows more often and shit, just to have her put on wrestling matches. I'm down. I'm down to see it.
But I don't understand like why we're not utilizing these women, because we have like a lot of people, and like Kenny Omega said, 80% of them wouldn't have been hired. But since we got all the goddamn people, we got to start using them.
Yeah.
Like, especially in the women's division, because I feel we just recycle the same like 4 women.
Yeah.
Like just around,
and not in a good way. It feels like there's like 4 women, and only 2 of them are only allowed to be champions. It's almost like back when Cena was active, where it's like whenever Cena lost the belt, it didn't matter to who, because you know it was going back to him. Because that's why I actually hate the spinner belt, right? Because it was like, it's going back to Cena. Because it was like,
I love the spinner. I'm getting one. Why should I get one? I'm a spinner just for no reason.
I want a real one, but that's just because I have the plastic one still from when I was a kid. I want a real one, but like when you think about it, it is an ugly belt. Like, come on.
No, that joint's so cold. They just mad because they couldn't have one.
Dude, facts. Yeah, no, but yeah, it just feels like there's only like 4 women that are like, all right, we'll put them on every pay-per-view. They'll always give us a good match, but only 2 of them are gonna hold that belt, because that's all we're thinking about right now. But you know, I mean, we got the opportunity to push them forward. I think Grand Slam is kind of a new reset for the company for the rest of the year. I think whatever changes, any big changes like that will start there. Or not start there. Well, yeah, start there, but like the week after will be when they start setting up like other things for like new challengers, hopefully new contenders, maybe even setting up certain women and certain dudes to get storylines set where they can get like bigger pushes for these titles. But yeah, we're gonna start hopefully seeing that push after Grand Slam. But for now, dude, you just kind of I'm
here for the ride.
Yeah, you gotta ride it out and just be like, it's not like in a bad way. It's just one of those things where it's like, it is a pay-per-view coming up. There's established challengers for it. Now, they're not gonna pivot this hard, because especially like for pay-per-views.
We're this close to the pay-per-view now.
Yeah, because they really can't pivot, because like if they sold 10,000 tickets off of Moxley being there, they need Moxley to be there, or they're gonna get like they're not gonna sell that way again ever. Because how can I trust you when you told me he was gonna be on this show, but you
bro. Oh
pivoted
my
the week
god,
before? So it's like
the internet would kill the dub, bro,
so
if they did that.
That's why they gotta wait till like the week after Grand Slam. If there's any big
Yeah.
news coming, that's when they're gonna start. Cause it's like, yeah, like I said, you can't. Hey guys, champion John Moxley's gonna be there. Gets pinned on the Dynamite beforehand. It's like, it's like for everybody else, it's like, oh, that's kind of great. But those people that bought those tickets because they want to see it in Australia, they're not gonna be happy about it.
But nah, that's funny. So imagine,
Oh,
bro.
dude, I would be pissed because like I think about like when I went to the Halloween show, I would have been pissed if they took something off that tag team match.
Oh my god,
I'd be pissed if it got livid. I had to watch Camille fight Chris Statlander in that match. If they took off the tag title match, I would have lost my mind.
Oh man, what a fucking time!
That is Dynamite for a little bit of Collision all wrapped up together, guys. And I want to thank you all for watching. Tell us how you're feeling about the AEW. Their weekly shows have been a lot better. Nothing to write home about, but to be fair, a lot of wrestling week to week TV kind of suffers from that, especially when they're in the middle of a pay per view cycle. If you find yourself getting tired week to week, you gotta pick yourself up some Glytch energy, man. Get that with code shoot the number 2 win, and you get 10% off. Meet you Black. I thank you for joining us in the ring today. Everybody else, I
like that. I like
in the ring and through the ropes,
that.
guys. I appreciate you. We'll see ya when we freaking see ya.